Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Butuan playthrough in EU4 with me, your host, Luckymarine. Where 11,000. Okay. Well, I think we just go for colonizing. Let's put maintenance up to half and grab 2 troops once they're fully reinforced to accompany a colonist down EA. Yeah. And you're on time. When you've dabbled with speed 5, speed 4 seems like an ice age. Alright. Some of you on this boat. Oh no. Okay, now some of you on the boat. And head this way. And a colonist will meet you there in his own little private boat, apparently. Nope. Walk through all of this land that we don't know what's there to be attacked by rebels at every opportunity, or just wait here for the colonists to get here. Yeah. Soon. We can have 2 colonists running at the same time. However, is that going to be a good idea? Probably not. Although we do have 100 ducats in the bank. And we are rooting out quite a few corruptions. But only until those calls come in. On the flip side of that, we are only getting war reparations for a certain amount of time, and this trade income isn't going to last forever. It's not ideal. Especially, Maja Bahit is getting bigger. They usually just stay on this little island thing. Yeah, once we have to give our trade value, or the trade value back to, who was it? Manila. We're not going to have 26% of this node. Right, ships. We can get more ships. So let's get more barks. We can't because we don't have the sailors. So for a short period of time, I want all of my ships in until we saved up enough sailors to grow 2 more barks, or at least 1 more. We can take a little bit of hit to our income. I think it's 50 sailors for a bark, I believe. Yep. 50 sailors for a cog as well. I would like another cog. Right, you get built. You lot, whilst that's getting built, let's have you protecting trade in the Philippines. Go. What sort of difference does that make? Having my trade fleet out. Excellent. A decent amount. States demand control of provinces. Of course you do. We can flip you. Well, did they both get gold at the same time? Excellent. So let's have Tito done first. It's not going to take that long. We have troops here. It's only 10,000 zealots if they fire. Sorry if you can hear my cat. I've got turkey in the oven that is eventually, well, it's finally now cooking now. I've turned it up, the heat up a little bit. And he thinks it's for him. And fair enough, some of it will be fine, I'm sure. but not all of it. What next? What next? What kind of income do we have? Not enough to support another colonist. Not by a long shot. 100 population. Splendid. That's what we need. We might have enough. Colonial range. Oh, I wish I'd have spotted this a little bit earlier on. Still, it's not enough, is it? We don't have enough. We don't have enough income to support this. Moroccan culture. Okay. Well, we'll keep that in the back of our mind. No, recall. We can send you somewhere else. Who's going to be our next war target? Extra colonist? Oh, we didn't have the extra colonist. We do now have the opportunity to get one. However, I'd rather get ahead of time in our admin tech. We can't utilise the other colonists, so there's no point in going for it. The only point in going for it would be to blast past it for the merchant and the faster colonists. But money seems to be our issue at the moment. Or it has been for a while. I think getting ahead of technology for the production efficiency and the dropping of the yearly corruptions would be nice. Our zealots are now up at 20%. Yeah, try to tension with our vassal. How about we do that? Maja Bahit has announced us as a new rival. That's an interesting development. So aren't you rivaled with Brunei? Yep, I'll take that rivalry all day long. And also, we will embargo you as well. I didn't want to embargo people here because it just, the term cutting your nose to spite your face kind of thing. If you're upstream of someone then and you embargo them, you're going to have more of an impact on them. If you're embargoing people who are in the same node as you or they're upstream of you, it's not brilliant. You want land, do you? Should probably give you something. How about this? We're going to give it away anyway. Yep, we're going to end up giving that away anyway. Called out will give them an extra 10 influence, which will then allow us to grab a general. Manpower growth speed, don't need it. Land maintenance modifier of minus 7.5%. That's nice. Do I want to lose that just to grab a general when we have already got? We did already have. Yeah, we've already got general. Alright. Onwards. Yeah, if we got the colonist, we wouldn't be able to use him. Not just yet, but soon. Can't fabricate on anything for Maja Bahit, and they can't fabricate on anything that we have either. The only CB they have on us is Humiliate Rival, and they could if Robber barons. If this guy turns hostile, or his liberty desire goes up, might enter into a alliance with them. Gain 1 base tax, gain 1 base production in a province that we're going to end up giving back. Oh. Let's go with that. Let's make the merchant guild just that little bit happier with us. Yeah, trade efficiency is nice. Even more? Why not? Keep that trade efficiency for just that little bit longer. And directly counteract being indulgent. Rebels, what are you up to? 30% each. Although, Tunisian separatists are... yeah, don't need here nor there. Tropical wood, okay. Maintain, might as well. There's nothing else that we really want to be doing with our diplomats. We don't want to be expanding here. We can't expand here until we've moved our capital. We are focusing diplo, aren't we? We are. Could do with catching up in terms of diplotech. You still got your pretender rebels. And they're on your capital. Well done. Unless they've got really good pips. I.e. if their pretender leader is a 666. I would flip out for a 666. Excellent. So our culture, or culture that we accept, our religion, unrest is nothing. Even with all the separatism, it'll take a tick to get rid of that active missionary. So, profitable province. Sweet. Next. We'll allow this to tick all the way down to 0 before we send our missionary to Tito. There's no point giving him a 30% head start. Go. Chosen the right path? No, we'll lose the ducats. We have the ducats, so we will spend the ducats. I think that was Explorer that just died. That's unfortunate because we need him as soon as this has finished. Would we be able to flip to Seeker? Yeah, we would. Morale of armies plus 10%, military attack cost minus 10%. It looks good on the outside, but when you look at this screen, once you've taken it, there's nothing else. It's just morale of armies and Miltech. There's nothing else at all, which is a little bit poor. Needs a little bit of fleshing out. I'd have assumed that it would have maybe Cradle of Civilization might have covered it, but I know it originates here. We'll probably get an Indian update at some point, and it'll be in that. So money we're making about a ducat. Okay, now closer to finishing. Close enough. I mean, if we can strike it lucky and grab a gold province, then we'll just dev that up and use that to fund colonists. Use that to fund colonists. We'll use that to we'll use that to grab an inflation advisor to keep control of our inflation. We just need to find it. We just need to roll luckily. I mean, there's a good percentage chance every time. There's like 6.4% chance of rolling gold provinces. 3.6 there, 4.2, 4.2. So it is around here. It is going to be available to us. Gold 5.4, 5.4. So yeah, it is there, underlying. I think on one of the test runs I did with Turner, I ended up uncovering about 5 gold provinces down here. Ended up with rampant inflation. It was not the best. I'd rather have money than not. What are you up to? Just up to 10%. And we're about 30% of the way done. 40%. So it's a little bit boring at the moment, but we just can't expand. If we were to expand, then we wouldn't have an isolated capital. And if we don't have an isolated capital, then we can't move our capital elsewhere. Also, higher developed colonies, yes. Outstanding. So you are now going to end up being an 8 dev when you finish. Because it adds a dev to every category. I know, loads of marriages ending. As I say, I want to try and keep these guys sweet for as long as possible. Just want this. I mean, they can eat. Who is this? They can eat Manita, Manila, even, and they can expand themselves. But I don't want to be fighting these guys. Might go to speed 5. He says, pressing the button for speed 5. The lure of new worlds. Time to mount an expedition. Explorer with 50 tradition or a conquistador. I would like to explore in here. Conquistador, however, is mill tech, and we have mill points. An explorer, however, is diplo points. We don't have. So we'll grab one of those. We're now 2 institutions behind. Winner. What did we win? Explorer, 50 tradition, and he's absolutely poo. Duck it a month. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh no, okay. Glory Seeker, prestige from land battles. Never force limit modifier. I don't need... No. We'll catch up on admin. We are going to be quite far behind now. But in relative terms to the people around us, we're going to be alright. Conversion is successful. Good. Grab you for the colonial range. Excellent. Superb. And we can have 1 colonist coming down here. And we can have 1 colonist starting to island hop. To the Americas. So what's that done to turn 8? No unrest at all. Again, no unrest at all. By the time that autonomy increased, it burns itself off. Yeah, separatism will have gone. Another 21 years and that will have gone in its entirety. Could probably afford. Do we do it now? trade range, naval morale, an extra culture. We'll grab the admin tech. We'll get a little bit ahead of time. Just to, no, we won't. We'll get even, won't we? Do I need the states? Not really. We're making nearest damn it enough for another colonist. Yep, let's use it. This is relatively safe up here now. Let's grab you, 2 of you at the very least, put you on this boat, get you down here, and where's that 10 dev? You. So 10 will turn into 13 dev. What is prestige? Come on, quicker. And this 5 dev should turn into 8 when it's done. Miltech. How much can we save? Oh, a decent amount. Yeah, we'll save. Do we save it? Because this number's just going to go higher and higher. End of this year, if this drops down to 10%, then we might grab it. Maybe. We'll take admin tech now. That puts us ahead of time. Production efficiency goes up. Excellent. And we will. We're already taken out, yep. Next is trader. Whew. Getting mercantilism. Butuan gets refused to import food, giving us national unrest, although we are quite stable at the moment. And it's not for very long. So let's gain that mercantilism. Had that event popped before we'd sorted out Turner and Tito, then I wouldn't have gone for it, but we are quite stable at the moment. And we're making money. We've got 2 colonies on the go and we're making money. And our war reparations have burnt themselves off. You finished yet? Not just yet. Now you have. Excellent. Yep. 8 dev. Added a 1 to every single point. Superb. 8, 8, 8, 8. So it doesn't matter which one we take actually. Let's just go for that one then. Oh no, okay, done. Yeah, corruption, that's fine. It's down to 10. Go on then. And we'll pick up the aquabuser. One, two, three. We'll get a 4th one, or on the and then be on the cusp of the 5th one, I think. So, or is it the 4th one? I've been playing Mayo and taxes too long. How many provinces is it before it flips away from you? That'll do. We could probably... What is this? What is the music now? We could... Alright, Sun Tzu, isn't it? Well, the stuff that she's gobbling off about. It's extracts from Sun Tzu. Art of War. If we ship all of these down, we could probably lower... Oh my word. Lower the amount of maintenance that we have in both of these provinces, and just have people to soak up the damage. On the boat, let's go. Might be worth getting a third one. I think it's the third one is going to cost us 4 ducats, so we'll be no. We're going to be losing 4 ducats, and I think that's too much. Might be worth grabbing an advisor though. What's this? Yeah, we'll take that now. Never force limit. Good. Incense in Eora. Of all the things, fucking incense. Age of Discovery is ending in how many months? 118 months. Hopefully we can get this finished. Hopefully we can get this finished as well. Perhaps. Yeah, we can refuse. Mamluks have activated their golden era. They're probably getting spanked by the Ottomans, and they're desperate for any kind of advantage. I could do an event. You know, one of those events? Not good. Attempt to avert it. Let's try and keep the Merchants Guild loyalty up. Yeah, let's do that. I just had a thought, and it's entirely vanished from my head. I was going to do something. And it involved the colonies. What was it? This. You need 40 influence or greater. We're not big enough country to be able to willy-nilly give land away to people though. So I don't think that's going to be a thing. I don't think we can do it that way. I just thought of a brilliant idea. Cancelling that mission, and that was it. Sometimes you get missions pop up that is finish such and such a colony and we'll give you an extra production or something. Fair than neither party. No one gets anything. Okay. Okay. Oh no. So they're no longer transferring trade power to us, but that's... yeah, that was a big hit actually. Not so bad. Good. There we go. There we go. There's the badger. That's what we were looking for. So it's going to pop out of here at 4 development. We'll try and push it up to about 7 or 8. That will give us the income that we need straight away. And we'll use that income to employ an inflation advisor and other things in bits and pieces. Colonize Turbal. We're going to colonize it anyway, and upon colonizing it, going to give us global settler increase and settler chance plus 5%. I should have probably have ditched that mission a lot sooner than I did. 96 months. We might be able to get these 2 finished. I thought we already had this. Where have we got our other colonists from? Oh, there we go. Yeah, 2 colonists in exploration. God, I'm so dumb sometimes. This is going to unlock 2 merchants as well. That's going to be impressive. Yeah. Could we conceivably... It'd only be 2 ducats. It'd only be 2 ducats. Let's live life dangerously. Lose ducats and lose mercantilism, or national unrest. I think we can eat the national unrest. Get the mercantilism. We have 167 ducats in the bank and we're losing 2 ducats every month. That's going to last us... yeah, it'll last us a decent amount of time. That's code for me saying I'm shit at maths. Yeah, you'll be done. As long as our colonies are staggered like this, we can have 3 going at the same time. But then if one finishes and we are really in a little bit of trouble, we can delay starting the next one. Instead of having all 3 going and then having to pull out of one and then maybe abandon it. Okay, anyway. That's 30 minutes. I'm Luckymarine. As always, you lot have been amazing. It's almost time to make the jump from our homeland to Australia itself, which is going to move our trade node as well, which is going to be a right bastard. Yeah, I just realised. Oh well, we'll just have to move it back. Or move it somewhere better. I think with the help of Brunei, we might be able to insert ourselves into Malacca. The Malacca node, not actually into Malacca. You're tributary, yeah. Although you are allied with Majapahit. Right, that's long-term goal then. We have to get big first. Get big first, declare on somebody who's not a tributary to bring in somebody who is a tributary, and then just eat the aggressive expansion impact of taking land from the guy who's the tributary. And then if Malacca declares their own war on us, an offensive war, beat them back, eat some more, but continue to use Majapahit to get into Malacca. Long-term goals. Long-term goals. Short-term goals is just exploit this gold mine for all we can. For all it's worth. In the next 86 months. Yeah, this is going to finish, as is this. You might, depending on what happens. And there's a 6.4% chance of gold here. 32% chance of incense. Is incense a big thing in Australia? I don't know. I thought it was full of nothing. And slaves. Anyway, on that note, till next time, do take care.